in here and let that know that we're a thing. If I can click on it, that'd be great. Where is it? There it is. Clicky. Oh yeah, I have to update the playlist. I don't have the descriptor up right yet. I will probably by the time this video comes out on YouTube, honestly. It'll be done and filled out. Clicking on buttons, how does that work?
It worked great. I see that you are now live streaming Tabletop RPGs. I jumped into the Twitch right before you did. Left a wave.
Thank you. And hello everyone, I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbidian. This is the Electric Metropolis video game tour, and today we're playing the next episode of Fabula Ultima, Dungeon of the Lost Princess. And let's share another tale from the Place of Vows. Once upon a time in the countless realms, there was a princess who would stand in a place of vows and vanish. Before then, she would have to build deep into the earth and dirt and rock, deeper than any of Dreamer kin or the folk of the dark deeps. Some flung ugly accusations of tyranny and vile servitude to render the rock to stone and dirt to earthworks. Yet instead, the princess had amassed an incredible wealth of zenith. Some by way of donating heroes and wandering clergy, some by noble houses seeking salvation by coin, some by mere revelation of precious stone and metals. But the largest part was by her silver tongue and quick wit. By guile and cunning she had convinced many a guild, many an academic, many a wanderer, and many trade captains. Her trick? To promise that at the end of her delve in the Sea of Souls, the greatest treasures would be theirs. On the day she stood within the Place of Vows, she vanished from the world. Her promises bound her and only her. The temple built, and the greedy swindled from their prize. And into the dungeon we return, creeping ever so slowly with our recently formed party of adventurers, held together by writs and a singular pairing of battles, I should say. And most recent, they had found some nasty bombardic ants, strange fayish cats, a library with many secrets, clockworks that had quite interesting music, even found a bit of wealth that may be of use to the Adventuring Guild, and then an arboretum that nearly gave them a run for their lives. But they're able to clear the nasty vines and continue forth.
Oh, no one is injured, and no one has any more distractions. Let's keep moving.
I have a question. Is anybody hurt?
Yes.
No?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure everybody's supplies are good. We're good?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. Sure.
Actually, as I briefly recall, I think you heals were done just as we ended that fight, I think.
I think so too. It's been a while. I was making sure. Thank you.
Boop. That's incorrect. There we go.
Huh. I am not low on mind points, though. What is up with that? I should be. My sheet seemed to have reset my mind points.
Strange. Yeah, I have you at. I see a little bar that says 20 of 50.
Okay, well, my character sheet is not linked to it then, which is fine then. No worries then. I'll just use the bar. Fine then. We're good.
Okay.
Ignore me then. Yeah, we'll use it.
Yeah, as long as you know. I was confused too. It's like, huh?
All right. Well, yeah, I was foolishly checking my character sheet instead of the token. Sorry.
I can link it to that actually.
Yeah, if you want to link them. So it actually shows me at 20. Yeah. 20. Yeah, I should be at 20 mind points, but everyone's health should be topped off. So.
I don't exactly have much health to begin with.
Right. Well, I don't have a lot either, but 41 total. Ooh. Housekeeping meta question. Are we just going to assume Latch is wandering with us?
Yeah, he's looking into the middle distance and sadly playing his violin.
Right. Emotion, of course. He's adding his own special flair to the room.
The door opens ahead, and there you see a variety of discarded goods and treasures. Quite a haul, actually. It looks like this is an area where some adventurers, in their haste to flee to the gate, they decided to drop and toss things willy-nilly in whatever corner they could find. Some of it's in grab, but there's just so much here. It's such a pain to actually just go get it again. So, and you actually see, it looks like people have been picking at it little by little. And it's like one long, think it would normally be like a nice clean brick corridor. And then it's just this litter of like random bits of armor and swords and like flint and a spare backpack, someone's bedroll, a shoe, things like that. But hey, in its mass, it's actually, it will be of use for the guild to know where all this is. Because some people may have, in their embarrassment, not admitted that they dropped their stuff and ran.
Sure. And all the coins have, of course, long since been vacuumed up immediately.
Yeah.
Zenit would not last long on the floor.
Actually, you ask that. I will actually call for a roll. You might spy a few that were underneath things.
Okay, yeah.
We'll call this insight as part of it.
Fair. I'll do a double insight roll. So that's a 10?
10. You find about 110 zenit in loose coin.
Nice.
Ooh. I'll collect it all up and say, do we have like a person who's going to be keeping track of like our party treasure? Are we doing that?
Probably a good idea, Tim.
Okay. I'll put it all in a handy pouch and pass it to you for the party. Sweet smile at you as I hand it to you.
So how much was that again?
That was 110. Would you like me to give you a handout under characters to keep track of this sort of thing?
That would be fantastic.
Yes, that would be fantastic. Especially if all of us can see it. That would be amazing.
Hero. Delver's Hall. And give it symbol because I like symbology. It has a bit of meaning to me. Oh, someone's here.
Welcome.
Oop. It's in everyone's journal and can be edited currently by one of you. Treasure here, please. Boop. You should see it at the top of characters.
I see it at the bottom, but it's close enough. Oh wait, Delver's Hand. I do see it. Cool. And the inventory item stuff. Oh, that's just the old-fashioned link. Right, okay.
Yeah, the inventory items is what you all can pull with your IP, and if you get new things, I'll add it in there as time goes on. Because those are the ones that are there are the defaults, but if you get new ones, like in the last game, you started finding items that you could constantly summon with IP.
Yeah, we had like the sacred spring water or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was all Aether because she basically like captured a bunch of it into a bottle, and we made a project out of duplicating it.
Oh, wow.
I remember that. That was fun. That was cool.
Oh, whoops.
I mean,
wrong thing.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So yeah, you just got here in time, Latch, to as the party has opened the door, moved forth, and found a brick corridor full of random bits of equipment and loose items. And just now, Hana was able to scoop up about
scrape up every last zenit she could find.
But this also means
a little hairy vacuum.
But this also means that this area, because of how much of stuff is here, it's not the sort of thing you would like walk. You can grab like a few things, and if you were actually if you are out of inventory points, you can restock here. If you've used up any.
Okay.
But
I would like to refill my 3. I had spent 3 before for a potion, so I'll respend.
Yeah, you can grab that.
It might be a good idea to get yourself whatever the item name is that regenerates mind points. My brain is not wanting to brain today.
The elixir.
And then
I was going to say, I think it's an elixir.
Thank you.
It is currently in chat.
Actually, I'm going to drink an elixir and then refill my zenit again. I mean, refill my pack again. Is that fine?
Yep. As you kind of like find a loose elixir, go, oh, yoink.
Yay, that'll get me back up to max.
I will probably do something similar in a moment. Roll20 is not loading for me.
It's okay.
But
you know what you did.
So now that these are linked, if I fill this up, it should fill up on the other sheet too. That's awesome. It did. I love it. Thank you. Okay.
Fiddlesticks. Oh, that's going to be so helpful.
After I hand you the money, I'll excitedly bounce up and down on the balls of my feet like a little happy kitten or whatever, or a puppy, and say, I think I can feel my connection to the spirits growing stronger as we move down here.
Sure.
I have stars in my eyes.
As I asked before, any other needs to be taken care of? Everyone's full? We're good to go?
I think we're fine.
Good. Well, at least I can know that supplies can be found down here. Let us continue.
All right. I'll go ahead and open the next door.
Oops, that's the wrong die.
Stay.
I'm clicking everything.
And fighting with Roll20 a little bit.
Oh, actually, I might be wrong. That may be the wrong size. That may be the wrong size. Oh, it is the wrong size.
Cool.
Corby, just a note, your stream's gone offline.
I'm showing no drop frames. I'm showing recording and stream.
Let me reload. Okay, I guess it was just my Twitch that disconnected. How weird.
Yeah.
Sorry. Continue then. My bad.
No, thanks. So this is actually a much bigger chamber. Hold on. Gotta check this again. No, it's big, but is it that big? Is it really that big? That's what she said. Is it really that big? It is. Okay. Oh, works if I put it on the map layer. Boop, boop.
Did we check the store for traps? Or did we just open right up and stumble in?
Just
I
Cawthorn's
just opened
pushing
it up.
ahead.
'Cause, yeah, Roan is not very cautious by nature.
Okay.
Or was. Roan is not.
Traps are things that happen to other people.
I mean, traps are fun, is what they are. As long as they're happening to other people. If they're happening to me, well, I'll figure it out. I'm tough, I can probably take it.
That's a big chicken. If it's a chicken.
And peering.
Roan is kind of the poor.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, you can go, because I was just going to make a dumb joke.
Isn't that most things? Recall. Shuffle. You open the door and spy a massive chamber that delves quite deep into the ground. And there you see the first grand threat of the first strata. You spy a cockatrice. A massive creature that seems to be slumbering near two of the passageways, two of which lead further down, and one that leads forward, but all of which seem to be a little deeper than before. It seems this chamber was meant as a sort of grand crossing, with like sweeping staircases and, you know, cool statues and paintings and stuff. And then this thing became a problem and smashed and crushed. Battles have happened here many times. But currently, this chicken-esque creature seems to be gnawing away at something and seems quite content to stay in its little corner. It hears the door open. It's not the quietest thing in the world, but it doesn't seem to care yet.
Raise my hand gently. Are cockatrices commonly known to like turn people to stone? Out of curiosity.
So the rumor goes, but whether they actually do requires a study roll. That could be false information.
Right.
Might I potentially study?
You could study. You could. Because normally, seeing a monster, you might be like, I have to fight it. It's like, no, you see it. It doesn't seem to attack you right away.
I will help you study.
Okay, just putting this one down.
Compare notes.
Round, smelly, a sort of chicken-like abomination is what I can say. And very, very smelly. You can smell it from even across the massive chamber. You smell a cockatrice long before you encounter it.
I help. So we have a 12. If we get one more study aid, we can bump it up to the next level.
I shall see if I can assist. Need to double check the type of roll because
checks.
Okay. Insight and might, I think. I'll go with. I'm sizing up how tough it looks. Hey!
I hate to do this to you, but study roll is a study roll. It's insight.
Oh, sugar. Okay.
So you still have a d6. That 2 is still valid, but I don't think you can get an 8 on a d, unless your insight is well, it's a d6. So yeah, you need to give me a d6.
Yeah, no.
No,
Yep,
more me
so then
confusing
I do not
myself.
assist. I do not assist.
Oh,
I
yeah,
did.
even if you roll 6, it wouldn't be enough. Yeah. For latch,
I as much as I'd like to assist, also I can't. Roll 20 is still not loaded for me.
I'll roll for you. Sure. I did it the slow way. I rolled insight twice. But 7 and 5 is past 10, so that is enough, which gives you the full bevy of what a study roll tells you.
Yay, we did it as a group.
Does you
We
all
all put our
share?
heads together and figured it out. Yeah.
Let's see. This is, of course, a monster. It is a round, smelly, unexpectedly quick cockatrices are chicken-like abominations whose pecks can turn creatures into stone. Not its pectoral muscles, it's actually like beak, in case you're wondering. Its traits is agile. Normally they're small. This one's large, which indicates it is in fact an elite cockatrice. So it gets 2 little things. It gets 2 turns.
Round?
Big old round looking thing. It's like more a sort of unnaturally rounded ball of chicken thing.
Rotund,
yes. A typical
Well fed.
agile, large, smelly, unpredictable. It has a dex of 8, insight of d10, might of d8, willpower of d6. I'll copy those over because those are things you know. This thing has, because it's elite, it has 140 HP. It has a defense of +1 and a magic defense of +2, so physical defense of 9, magic defense of 12. It is resistant to bolt, earth, but vulnerable to ice. It has 2 basic attacks. It has Petrifying Peck and Toxic Peck. Petrifying Peck does no damage. It targets your magic defense. If it hits you, you get slowed. If you're already slowed, if it hits you again, or when it hits you rather, you have to succeed on a test. If you fail, you are turned to stone. To be reverted from stone is an adventure in and of itself. It's its own little quest. You are well and truly a statue. Its second attack is a Toxic Peck, which does high roll of +10 poison damage. And it is a level 15 monster.
Oof. So, of course, I have to ask, what are the elements on the scene currently? In case something goes wrong.
Did I save the little thing? I didn't. I was gonna give myself a cheat sheet so I didn't have to keep checking.
It's very useful.
Could you put in do you have the ability in your sheet yet that you can give me a shortcut for, or I might look it up on your monster in the book. Your class, I should say.
It's actually the location. It's not monster based. It's area based. You just decide what 2 elements out of all possible elements are most prevalent out of the.
There it is. Invocations. There they are.
Yeah, invocations section. Like it's either fire, earth, water, or air.
I will, as I say one and many a time to every table, I will never remember when people read me off rules. I have to have them written out and read them myself, or I
understand.
They'll go in one ear out the other. I go, huh? It's a weird.
I'll make a note for it.
Yeah, I'm actually about to grab a. It's the thing I was supposed to do last game. I just didn't do it. Morning vacation. There's a list here. Where Where's that list?
Yeah, Corby, welcome to running my game, where I have an invoker player who asks me every other 20 minutes, "Hey, what elements are on the scene?"
My apologies. I don't mean to be a pain, but yeah.
Well, it's that's why
Right,
I put the thing aside. Actually, while I'm looking this up, I will ask each of you what important lie each of your characters have told. Either to yourself, to others, or to the party, or even to the town itself.
Well, that's a good one.
Mm.
Hmm.
I suppose if you count a lie by omission, Latch has lied about the fact that he's just a normal wandering sailor.
Yeah, we already know that's not true, right?
Totally normal human.
Right.
There we go.
I think Hana is actually lying to herself in that she wants to believe that she's here for purely altruistic reasons. But deep down, she knows that she's also bound to grow more powerful by coming here, and that may be a real reason why she's actually come here to do this. Like, it isn't just about helping the spirits. It's also because she knows she will grow her power here, and that will make her someone who can go back to her own home village one day and become greatly respected where she used to be laughed at as a failure, basically.
That I am in control of this situation. I am lying to myself.
Yeah.
Rune is lying about his level of confidence about things.
Oh, we're doing great,
He puts on a
everyone.
braver face.
Right. She puts up that brave front, but she's fooling herself too. I get it.
Or grown, rather.
Yeah.
And he,
What's it called?
Okay.
Look at all of you lying about squishy feely introspective stuff.
Does that say more about them or more about you?
Mhm.
Right.
There we go. So this area would have the area itself. It would have earth because of all the rocks and stuff, and from all the battling, I would say lightning, earth and lightning.
Okay. Earth and lightning. Thank you.
Oh yes, and in the last room, while I wasn't able to get my sheet, I would have also done an elixir.
Okay, easily done.
Well, we're still in that room, actually.
Great, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just going to gently close the door and say, we don't want to wake it up. Should we sneak around over to here and just try to continue to explore further on this level? Didn't the guildmaster say that there was a way to learn to how to bypass the bosses without having to fight them if you explore enough? Maybe since we haven't found anything so far, maybe it's past that door.
Ooh, I'll alert you as you talk about that. You remember being taught by the guild a little bit the difference between the boss monster of the Strata and just strong monsters. This is an elite. The boss you'd be worried about is a champion.
Oh, it'd be even worse.
Yeah.
Great. Okay.
This is just one of the big monsters of the floor.
I'll still point out we don't have to fight it yet.
Yes, mini boss. Got it.
Yeah.
No, we do not. And in fact, fighting it sounds like a waste of time.
And resources. And furthermore,
Yeah.
the spirits that are local to the region would not help us fight it well for me. It would not benefit us. So I think we should try and bypass it if we can.
Latch will take a quick look through the door and note, well, the good news is, it looks like there's another door.
Well, there's several more, right? That's what I'm saying. We should sneak around to that door and just go through and hope not to disturb it.
Well, I mean, if it's family, can't you just play a lullaby and put it to sleep?
Well, I think it's asleep now. Why risk waking it up?
Nom nom nom
Is it-
nom
I
nom
thought it
nom
was chewing on
nom,
something.
nom,
No.
nom,
Oh, I see. I misunderstood. Okay. Well, maybe a lullaby is a good idea then. Okay, sure.
Yum, yum, tch, yum, yum.
We already know your playing is good enough. Latch, can you do that again?
Of course. Just play us a song, Latch. Just play some music, Latch. Play us a song, Latch. Puts his violin under his chin.
I'll come stand
But
next
if
to
your
Latch.
brother
who's-
smash
I
it.
don't want to play songs, then perhaps you should have brought a weapon.
Yeah. I come stand next to Latch, who's about as bright as, a moonless night. And I shine like the sun as I smile and say, "You can do it!" Raise both my hands like a little cheerleader.
And Latch will start to play a very simple, lilting melody that could be taken as a lullaby. Back and forth, as calming as the waves upon the sea. Oh, you had these prepared. Cool.
Give me. This feels opposed to me. Will is part of it.
Good. This is what I'm good at. Ooh. Not my best roll. That 7's solid. Hang on.
If you just re-roll your D10, you'd probably be all right.
Yeah. I'll see if I can. I'll see if I can pitch a thing on this. I know. Could I pitch you on the theme of grief? I'm playing a rather sad little lullaby.
Yeah, as you're pulling from that part of your experience of yourself.
Well, I'm just re-rolling the D10. I'm saving that 7.
Yeah, 7's a good roll for you.
I will drop a Fabula.
I'll take that.
There we go. That's a 13.
Nice.
That's why drawing's a problem, because I can't give it condition.
Not unlucky at all.
Interesting. That's okay.
Hey, and first Fabula of the campaign.
Sure is.
The cockatrice begins to weep and sob in its little corner, overwhelmed with sorrow and grief.
Let's go. Start creeping over and I'm going to check this door.
See a
I
passage.
feel a bit sad for it.
Looks like
Poor thing.
sorrow's just about the only thing my music inspires.
Shall I leave the roll on the door, or would someone else like to?
There may be nothing to this door. Don't worry, if there's a trap or something, I'll call for a roll or something like that. You don't have to. Fabula Ultima discourages GMs from making you crawl too much. But if there's a threat,
Okay.
I'm supposed to go. Hold on, you might want to roll first.
All right. Well, if there's no threat, I'll at least.
Well, there
Yeah.
might be one. I haven't rolled your.
Yeah. Okay.
Give me a moment. Give me a moment. Well, there is. So, okay. Let me get this room figured first.
Sure.
How about this one? Give you twice the rooms to figure out.
That room will be
Let's
this
do them
die.
together.
And is that one a bad room? Yep. Cool.
They're both bad.
You're both about to trigger something bad. So let me figure out each of these.
Well, hopefully we
rooms.
don't trigger them both at the same time.
Guys.
Alright. Oh,
And
All we need now is for Roan to go to the other door.
and
I'm gonna upload the.
okay, so this room.
Since two of you are going one way, I'm gonna go with the person who's on their own.
Blast the person who's trying to go on their own.
I mean, yeah.
I was only going to say, Corby, though, that if it's not actually a trap, I was just going to peek into the room. Because I am wary of danger. That's all.
We shall resolve those as they. You fudging thing. Really? Go to the front. Thank you. And you.
God, been there.
Go to the front. Thank you.
Roll 20 layers, my beloved.
All right. Oops. I don't think I was supposed to do that for both of you, was I? Ah, well. Well, I know the answer to both of these. Cool. Great. Wonderful. I think you both got... Yep, you both did, because that's how we handled it. Don't worry, you two. I get to draw more cards.
Oh,
Heroes.
no.
Boop. And boop. Well, it's bad. How bad is it?
Is the higher the card, the worse it is?
Higher is worse, yes. Oh, no. Well, thankfully you didn't roll that high. You didn't. I didn't pull that high, honestly.
Yeah.
But now I have to dig
Well, like
for
I
something
said-
I didn't want to find.
I wasn't
Guys,
trying to, trigger an encounter on mine, so...
this is why. God.
Well, we did specifically
It'd be great.
originally call out the south door, so I don't think I'm to blame here.
Boop. Boop. I know, come back.
Or the door immediately to the south.
And then this room, its bad thing is... somehow... What? What is this?
What?
Okay, I have to roll again. This down room's even worse. That's really
no.
bad. I did not want to roll that high. Oh no. That might be good. It's oddly good. Okay, cool. So actually, I got this wrong. I got this room size wrong. This room size is correct. This room size is incorrect. So let me fix these. I'll explain them both here in a second. I am learning.
Yeah, I'm
with you a bit.
fascinated. I am fascinated by the...
I remember a certain player asking me, I wonder if we're going to see more than just little tiny rooms or if we're going to go multiple paths and stuff. Don't worry, you managed. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that was
But
totally
clearly,
tempting.
everyone else has found the broom closet full of clowns. Therefore, ergo, my path is the correct one.
Oh, God's in heaven. Okay, this gets worse. Okay, cool. Where are you? Are you in here?
All that really matters is you have an amazing token.
Oh, thank you.
Beautiful.
That may be... I don't think it's in there. Is it in here for some weird reason? No. I don't have it. Do I?
When I
Or
get
maybe-
non-placeholder art, I'm going to make a better token.
Oh, I'm imagining things. I guess I don't have a token for that. Okay, that's... I know what to use. I know what to use.
We're in danger.
So on a scale of 1 to impending end of the known universe, how much trouble are we in?
It's a matter
That
of
is
perspective if you think about it.
Oh, get out of here with that!
Let's recall all these cards.
After all, when you died, it's the end of your universe.
Recall. No one's watched that movie in a long time. Sorry, they watched the remake and it's terrible. Anyway.
What movie?
One last thing. Total Recall.
Oh, yeah, I didn't bother with the remake. I heard it was probably bad.
It was.
I didn't bother.
It was a disappointment.
From what I heard, they were trying to like do it so seriously that it like completely lost the fun and the camp of the original. The fact that the first one was cheesy was why it was good.
They basically just rewrote the whole story, essentially, for
Oh,
no
yeah.
great reason.
I
You know,
thought-
they don't go to Mars. Let's put it that way. I'm like, wow, that's kind of important. It's kind of
That's not even the
pivotal.
same show, yeah.
Okay, so goes over here. We'll get rid of the sad string music, because yeah, bad things are happening. So, peeking through this door, and since there's a danger and you're trying not to be noticed by what's in there, Hana and Latch can roll together. Dex as part of it to peek in without being spotted by the things within. And Roan here, who shrank for some reason, Roan here, along with Roan and oh, you changed your thing so the nameplate's different. It shouldn't be different. Let's fix that, shall we? Update done. Cool, fixed. Wait, are you? Yes. So Miss Cawthorn and Roan, you two will be rolling Dex as well. As you open the door and you see a pit open up beneath you, and you nearly tumble through the hole. Whereas these two of Hana and Latch are seeing very terrifying clowns, and we're trying to see if they saw the clowns and closed the door real quick before anything spotted them.
Is this a group roll or is this
Two
each
group
of us are
rolls.
rolling individually?
Two
Okay.
group rolls. So this group is rolling. So you decide between you two who's doing what. You two decide what you're doing.
What's the group roll work again?
One person's
One
the
leads,
lead,
one
the
is-
other one assists.
Yeah, go ahead and lead if you've got good Dex.
Yeah, that's what I'm figuring out.
I only
It's
have a
not
D8.
especially. I also only have a D8, which means
Yeah,
I'd be
either one of
putting
us can. Yeah.
a.
Well,
yeah.
then, who do you think's going to get a good roll more then? Are you feeling lucky?
How
Not
lucky?
especially. I'll assist on this one.
Okay, I'll go first. I don't mind. I'm not feeling especially lucky either, but I don't mind going first. So here we go. I attempt to stealthily just peek in. Hey, not bad. I got a 9. If you assist, we get a 10.
Unfortunate.
Oh well. Well, hopefully they're not very aware.
Let's just like this. Doesn't look very good.
Like they still have to roll.
Yeah, they roll
Maybe you can-
post. They have to roll post. See
May-
if they notice you.
Maybe you could take that pit that you just did and like stretch it out long.
Ooh, that would
See how
do
that
it.
looks.
That would actually probably.
You can also just make a smaller rectangle underneath. Just take the top.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's good. The only thing you
Drop
should
the
cover
back.
is your cool monster.
to the back.
So Roan has a D8 for Dex. So if I go Dex Bite by assuming that I'm kind of grabbing a hold of the door again to avoid falling in, I could roll D8, D10 on it. Do you want to lead or do you want me to?
Well, you're behind me. Do I get pushed?
That's what the assist is for. It's whether one person is the one tumbling and being grabbed, or one person's backing up and just in time. It's up to you. It's up to you two how this lands. I'm just providing the test. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm here for. I'm just pretty face and pretty
Shall I
voice and
roll?
some tests.
Go ahead.
Or would you like to roll?
You go ahead. I can assist. Hopefully.
What have I done?
16.
Nice.
Good knock, girl.
And I might as well write its MP so I know in case it comes up.
Good thing you live.
Heck yeah!
We don't use the shooting pit yet, at least.
Yeah, between Miss Cawthorn and Roan, you're able to get away from the door and brace yourself from falling to the pit toward a rather colossal-looking plant with a maw large enough to engulf the limbs of an adult dragon. As it sits there at the bottom of the pit, its eyes opening and closing one by one as it glares up into the pit you nearly stepped into. And as for Hana and Latch, well, let's see how lucky they were. Were they fast enough to avoid the creepy-looking clowns and see the room, or were they perhaps just a tad too incautious? Drew a bit of undue attention on themselves. I was so sure there was a worm token in here. There isn't. That's in a different
That
game.
thing,
That's exactly what that is.
thing has way too many eyes.
Oh, please.
Blink, 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 blink.
A worm trap. I think. It's likely in the same family.
There it is. What are your stats, you little things? We'll call it that and that. Why not? That and that. So that is 8. 8 is what I rolled. You rolled 9. That is high enough. They were, so what, Hana and Latch were able to spy. You see that there was, in that room, a rather strange place. To put it lightly. In there are a bunch of chattering clowns laughing and bouncing about, throwing, they look like discarded toy jesters that have been brought to life, that are laughing loudly and throwing things at each other or slapping each other in the back of the head and then running away and then running over to the next one and kicking each other and then running away and then dancing around. It's just, but there's something very, very off about the way they're moving. Just your instinct, your role was that sort of, let's close the door and think about what we just saw. Let's not hang about the door for too long. Let's think about what we're looking at.
The room itself,
I like to imagine that between the fact that that Hannah rolled Dex Insight and I rolled Dex Willpower, the two of us both got a, oh no, creepy haunted clown doll things.
yeah.
Like, that's magic. That is very much magic. Nope, close.
Well, I mean, I did want to know what's the circle in the room floor, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, thank you.
You see that this room, it seemed to be once a temple, one of the temple rooms in the lower parts, one of the first ones, really. In the first strata, meant to honor the spirits and the arcana, but it has been perverted with some sort of demonic circle that has brought forth these strange, laughing constructs filled with the dark energies to dark ends. As for this room, I almost forgot to tell you, it isn't merely a huge pit leading to your doom. This pit looks like the walls actually are plug full of books. Floors upon floors upon floors of books with ladders along the walls. And it looks like you're not meant to, in theory, this is meant as a sort of like a hatch where you would get over to a ladder and climb to different areas and stuff. That sort of thing. But this hatch you didn't know that was there, so you open it, almost went wee and fell in. And that monster's just hanging out way, 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 way down. And as for doors, are there multiple doors? Because I know this room has a door.
Yes, at the bottom of that pit is the bookworm. WURM.
Hey, how'd you know?
We saw that.
There was a random chance about how deep the pit was going to be and what direction it dug. It dug that.
It was randomly straight down, very long.
1, 2. It could go up. Is the problem? The worm could have gone up and tore through the building, the room you're in. That's why I was like, oh, please don't go up. That'd be very bad. Oh, hey, this one has a lot of rooms as well. Awesome. This room. Not there, but there. Oops, nope. Go here, please. Nope. And then, no. Pasta. You go here. And then, one all the way down here. Because of course there is. Actually, it's not an elite. What am I doing? That's just a regular. That's not even an elite thing. That is a normal version of that monster. Because of course
it's just a bigger version.
Oh no, that's its normal size.
Yep. Yeah, I'm imagining that it's just a nasty stat block. No adjustments needed.
It is shortcut down to the next level if we can survive it.
Yep.
Probably.
Oh, really?
Which is probably what Corby meant when she said, "Oh, that's actually good, kind of."
Right.
He's like, it's a scary monster in there, but if we manage to get past it, that's a way straight down.
May I study it by any chance?
The danger was the fall, and does it have the flying capacity? I don't think it does. I think it just lurks down there. I'm pretty sure. I will triple check to make sure I am not putting you in a misleading you.
Check for long vines.
No, it does not. Yeah, you can study it.
Very well. I shall refer to the research I did in the local botanical guide.
Oh!
Alright, I can just read
Good
it
job.
up. Awesome. That, my good bookish book, is
book.
is a level 20 plant dragon trap. A colossal plant that has well earned its name, as it has maws large enough to engulf the limbs of adult dragons, although it is more often used to capture and digest animals and humanoids. The only good news about these monstrosities is that they are deeply rooted in the ground. You can run away from them, assuming you escape their lethal vines. Typical traits of colossal, hungry, patient, and rooted in place. D8 Dex, D8 Insight, Might, D10, Willpower D8. HP of only 90. MP of 60. Resistant to wind. Vulnerable to bolt. Vulnerable to earth. Resistant to fire. Resistant to light. Vulnerable to poison. It has 2 basic attacks. It has Dragon Eater. If it hits you, it's a might roll. If it hits you, you are weakened. You take high roll 10 physical, and you're weakened. If you are weak, you are swallowed by it. If you are swallowed by it, you take 20 physical damage at the beginning of each of its turns, and you can perform no actions except objective free yourself. And that's a 4-section clock. Thankfully, this is just a soldier dragon trap. It is the most basic version of them. So it can only swallow 1 person at a time. Elites and champions can hold 2 at the same time. Although it can spit people out if it wants to. Now that's its basic attack. That's its melee attack. Its basic range attack, which it could hit you with if you're like crawling around on the ladders, is it can lash out vines at you, which is Dex Might attack, does high roll 15 air, and inflicts weak on you.
Oof.
It's also, as a special rule, plants are immune to dazed, enraged, and shaken. Because they're plants.
I guess I have one last question. Looking down into the pit, what elements are in the scene in that pit? Probably air and earth.
Earth for sure, because of all the wood and the plant and stuff. Well, the monster doesn't care; it's the room that we care about. It would be
Right.
Earth because of all the wood in the room, and air. Yeah, there's no fire or lightning in here, so it's Earth and air.
Yeah, it's a big open air space.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So the only good news after you share all your study knowledge with us is, the only good news on that is, if we chose to engage with it, I'd be able to hit its weakness every round.
And are we deep enough to?
That's like the only good news I have. Not that I'm recommending we face it, but you know.
It's so many books.
I mean, I think we could probably take it. If you're
Yeah, but
able to.
would any of us get swallowed in the process? Ugh.
I don't know.
Swallows you. That
I'd-
force could absolutely remove one of your limbs. I think you need all those.
Don't we all need all of our limbs?
I'd say that between the giant pit with the hell plant and the room of creepy demonic clowns, I think I'd rather take the room of the creepy demonic clowns.
We still have one more door. We just have to get mighty close to that cockatrice to check it.
Well, there was another door on the other end of that clown room.
That too, but we'd have to face the clowns to check it.
Right.
You don't think you could put those clowns to sleep, do you? Because it seems unlikely to me. They look more like constructs. I don't think they'd be emotionally vulnerable.
I don't rightly know.
They did seem to be having a good time, though, didn't they?
Well, at least someone is.
My concern is that opening that door or leaving it open would likely wake the cockatrice, which would seal our exit.
Because it's so loud, right?
Exactly. So we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to wake up the cockatrice either. Should we sneak or have somebody sneak around to the east and check the store? I'm willing to do it if you guys will cover me.
Very well.
Sure.
I will ready myself.
All right.
Latch
I'll head
just
over that
crosses his
direction.
arm. Latch just leans up against this door over here and just says, "Your funeral."
Indeed.
Well, at least I know I'll have a wonderful musician to play for it. And I will go along the outer wall here and sneak over to the store while the cockatrice is crying.
Dex is part of it. It's not opposed. You're looking for a flat roll because it's more about you getting around it without disturbing the cockatrice.
Okay. Oh, it's doubles though, but it's not sixes, so not a good roll.
Ooh.
Ooh, what?
Oh, I was just looking at your roll result and I just said oof.
Got anything for a fabulous spend?
I'm gonna look. Let me see. I feel like it's a good time to do a fabulous spend towards my character trait of hope, because I really hope we don't die in here, and then I really hope that there's something good in the next room.
I think that's something you're. Yeah, it's not like you've been having a great run of luck these last 3 rooms.
No, we haven't.
It's like, please
Yeah.
let this
Yeah.
room not suck, please.
Yeah.
If you're trying to be stealthy, then how do you mess it up?
It's easy. You can step on something that makes noise by accident, or slip,
Or as you're moving around like the staircase and stuff, you kick like a loose bit of rock. And it's like, oh, nuts! As it falls over and hits it, like, well, I'm dead.
He's just like, oh, are you kidding me?
All sorts of things could happen that aren't your fault.
There you go.
That's more like it.
That's more like it.
Let's draw that room. That is a good room.
That was worth it.
I should roll if there's danger.
Like you're about to stumble and you catch it, like you catch the falling item right before it can fall off the edge.
No, it's like
river.
Like something's falling off of the wall that I like brushed with my shoulder, so I whip my hat off and I catch it in my hat before it hits the ground and makes a loud clattering noise. And then I take it out and put it back on the shelf or whatever and keep moving.
And then hope upon hope, You peer through, you sneak around the cockatrice and find that the room ahead is, in fact, I believe it was a two of hearts. I should have left it on the screen. I forgot. Two of hearts is resources. So nope, not everybody, just me.
Two of hearts, you say. Go fish.
Sources. You find another room with some precious metals in it, as this is an area where they were mining to... Oh, wait, no, it's worth more because it's a little deeper. It's not 2 resources. It's, in fact, 3 resources. I was wrong.
Yippee!
Because the deeper
I'm
you
like
go...
wave everybody over to come catch up to me and go in the room.
Alright, I'll try to sneak over.
No rolls as Hana was able to lead there. You do get the feeling that coming back, you'll need to re-deal with the cockatrice all over again. But for now, you're able to sneak by it safely.
Cool.
I picked out a safe route for us, basically. Very good.
That was my thought.
Sure.
Because it's the sort of, once you succeed, you succeed. It's like, okay, oh yeah, well, what's up, man?
When the 3 of you come in the room and find me there, she's just, like leaning up against whatever resources are found in the room and just panting like, my heart is racing so fast. That thing smells bad.
You could still smell it in the next room.
Thorn here is very new to having a sense of smell and dislikes it every single minute of every single day.
That smelled like 2 weeks stagnant bilge water.
Yes, let's make some distance. And
Here.
You pick the storm, Miss Cawthorn. I need a breather.
Yes.
Alright.
Is there danger in this room? Nope. Well, there might be, just nothing. Oh, okay. That's worth knowing. Cool. Ah. Oh, well. Clicky, clicky. Pull you over. Get you to the top layer. You find a natural cavern space ahead. No grand resources here. If there were any, they've long since been plundered and mined out by the people who built this place. You're starting to get the feeling that this area was more a resource area for the rest of the of this part of the strata. Like they dug this way, got some stuff. Okay, we're gonna go this way and build more stuff. But there may be more stuff.
And then build down.
There is a door that goes further along this more naturalistic cavern. But no monsters lurking here.
And in the previous room, was there anything of note?
In this room was some resources, so you'll be able to report that to the guild, and that'll mean, think like irons, and the surface level you're probably seeing like copper and coal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Maybe some iron. Nah, you're pretty shallow still. Deeper in this strata, you probably hit iron. But hey, resources to resources, that's useful.
Stone and coal, the stuff that towns are built from.
Yep, pretty much.
Just like Minecraft.
What are you talking about? I never played Minecraft. Not even on stream.
We mine, and we craft.
Shall we alternate doors, Ms. Cawthorn? Or do you want them all?
Can you repeat that, please?
Should we alternate doors, or do you want to handle all of them?
You can handle the next one.
As you wish, ma'am. I will approach the next door and check it for anything severely dangerous. Oh boy. Gonna need that roll like that.
Watch your method.
Hey.
Be ready to help me if I need help.
Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop.
Playing with the Queen of Hearts.
Ba, ba,
Wasn't that a song once?
ba, ba. Honestly, yes. Feels like a song.
Yeah. Juice Newton, that was her name. That was the artist who sang it. I don't remember anything else about it.
You find a rich vein of resources, chock full of very useful materials that even despite all the building and all the temple itself, there's still so much more left here.
We're rich. Seriously though, do we find Zenit in here?
You see precious metals in the walls and stuff. If you took some time to mine some of it, you could probably find stuff you could sell in town. But you'd have to get there. You'd have to take out a pick and start mining the wall.
Right.
Yeah, I don't really want to mine the wall. It's not what I came here for.
No, I know. I'm just noting that this is valuable stuff. If we ever get hard up for money, we know where to come.
I'll note that once you leave this place, at the current amount of resources and trade goods you've found, you have gotten to a point where you will likely be able to get a tip about a more useful room. But that happens when you go back up to the guild. You need a certain amount of resources and trade goods for things to be useful.
Okay.
So I'm just alerting you to that. You've hit a pretty good number to not feel.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Because at below 5, it's not worth going to the surface because you haven't found anything worth your time.
But
Yeah.
this is like a tip worth reporting that would get us
Yeah.
favors back from other
You've hit the
people.
minimum
Makes
where
the
people will
delve
tell you
worth it.
stuff. Yeah.
Makes the
even
delve
so
worth
good.
it.
Yeah.
The so-called treasure hunter doesn't want to stop for this. Okay.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that. I'm like, I thought treasure was what you came down here for, ma'am.
As copper and coal gleam from the walls.
I am looking for better lucre than this.
Very well.
Pacific? Okay.
Works in my favor.
I'm not here to be a miner.
Well, I mean, that's fine. But I mean, there's no denying the value of all this stuff if we could get it out and sell it. But I mean, I don't want to mine either, so that's fine. I'm just curious.
Nobody writes songs about people who find a rich copper vein.
Dwarves do.
Yeah, dwarves love those songs.
Diggy diggy
Have
hole.
you heard the big diggy diggy hole? Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? You know
Nobody
what they
writes a
say.
good song.
know what they say.
Oh no.
What,
I didn't say
what-
it. Don't get
look,
mad at me, folks.
Look. Well-behaved copper merchants rarely make history.
Well-behaved anybody rarely make history.
On that note, let's open the next door.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna study her process.
Shuffle. Draw. Oh. Is this room dangerous? Nope. Well, it could be, but it's not automatically dangerous. And then this is a room I roll for. Okay.
I have a question for you, Mrs. Paige Cawthorn. While you're messing around with the door and I'm sort of watching you, is there anything that you're doing or any particular thing that that might give away that you are actually not a person while I'm watching you do all this? Or does it seem pretty natural?
Obviously.
Because this is probably the first time I've really looked at you. Trying to discern something about you.
They kind of flatten themselves up against the wall, up next to the door. One hand on the doorknob, the other hand moving under their cloak to hold something. Likely their tome. You can't really be in here without a hand on your weapons.
Sure.
And lean in towards the door.
I get it. Yeah.
And kind of listen for a second, but they're not They kind of stare at it without blinking all that much. They wait a few seconds. Then you quietly turn the handle, open it slightly. Nothing is particularly off. They do kind of roll their fingers a little bit, kind of as if kind of prepping to grasp that handle.
That's funny.
So no, not out the gate. It's odd. The methodology is absolutely odd, but it certainly works.
Purple room.
Oh dear, it's purple.
Prince and Donny Osmond's favorite. Probably the only two things they had in common.
Recall all the cards, shuffle the deck, shuffle. So, you see before you that this room once was a glowing chamber of natural magic. The Hana and Miss Cawthorn both already feel like as the door's opening a little bit, you can feel this rush of natural magic just blow past you. And it's very clear that this is a room that's connected to the elements. However, that is quickly replaced by a corruption and mold and musk and just this rotted, fetid swamp that burbles and bubbles and toils as you see this pinkish purple mass that seems to fill the chamber.
Yeah.
This probably was something else. It probably wouldn't. You don't think someone would have left this like this? You wouldn't have made a door into this room. This probably filled up from some corruption in the dungeon, whether from a lower floor or some perversion of the natural magic that's already in the room.
Looking at this room, does this seem to be a corruption of darkness, or like a corruption, like a poisonous corruption?
Insight's part of that. That's a good question. That's worth asking me.
Yeah. I'm going to wander over to you as you're discerning the room and say, you said something about 2-week-old Bilgewater before?
Hey, it's 10.
There it is.
Poison. This is a poisonous swamp.
Poison.
Okay.
We're getting our
You watch it. You watch as Latch just says, "All right, here we go," as he just sort of cracks his neck. Pardon me, as he sort of walks past you, Ms. Cawthorn, and he just walks into the room.
Wait, are you crazy? What elements are on the scene in that room? I'm assuming earth and water.
That's where my brain is too, because I doubt it's lightning. That wouldn't make it. Water for sure, 100% water.
Nice.
Fire doesn't. There's something in the. No, it wouldn't be fire. Wouldn't be lightning. Yeah. Don't overthink it, is what they tell you. Water and earth. Water and earth makes sense.
Okay. That's kind of what I imagined too, but I was giving it all to you, of course. Thank you.
Yeah, because there may be something in that room's description. I'm like, oh, actually, it's this. I was like, huh? That's weird.
Like maybe there's a fire elemental hiding in there.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
So Latch is wading into the swamp.
Yeah, he literally just walked right in.
Might is part of
I
it.
guess she ain't worried about the poison. Yeah.
As you start moving and trumpet, the swamp water goes right up above your knees, so you have to really.
I'm just gonna push through.
Oh, he does have a death wish.
It's 12.
Poor cardinal elements.
You kind of and you find that you're testing your feet every so often, like you'll because you can't see where solid ground is. This must be a cavern with and it probably has drops and pits and bogs that you'll drop into, and you kind of pick your way through it, and that poison does not feel good on your legs. Your lower legs kind of itch a little bit, but you get the feeling as long as you don't like fall into it or get immersed into it, you're probably okay. But you wouldn't want to drink this.
Except, however, as he does, all of you, like even the poison part of it, you guys would watch as Latch is trudging along in this, fetid poison swamp. Like the way he's shambling forward through it, he almost looks like a zombie himself.
Right. No, I was just
as
you look undead.
as something worth noting is
You're immune, aren't you? You're immune. Yep.
I am complete. That is why Latch walked into this room. He is completely immune to the damage that this room is throwing at him.
Yep. I'm going to turn back to Roan and say, does he look like a swamp monster to you? He kind of looks like a swamp monster to me in that. Hey, if you got a torch or a light, you might want to, it's kind of dim in there.
Latch would light a torch if he is able to.
I'll give that to you, yeah.
Would I be able to, through that successful roll made through the room, be able to assist anyone else through this area?
Yes, you could alternatively for a certain amount of inventory points. Let's say 2. Yeah, 2. For 2 inventory points, you could lash a rope that they could overhang, like they could climb across the room, so they don't actually ever have to go into the swamp itself.
Yeah.
You can either assist people to go through it, or you can spend 2 inventory points and create a rope.
Yeah. I'll spend the 2 inventory points. That seems like a good spend in my mind. So
I'm gonna draw that rope because that's good.
And I'll say it's like the rope that like he had tied around his waist as he waded in.
Probably not that thick. Boop.
Something about that boy isn't right.
Oh God!
You don't say.
We're not going to see that. You do see, by the way, as you affix this rope and get it into place, there's a pretty big old frog that kind of burbles up and watches you.
The Latch twists his head over to face the frog, and as he turns his head, there is a audible cracking.
Now that there's torchlight in there, I'm going to look in the room and study the frog.
I'm going to study Latch.
Oh, nice.
Insight for both of you, actually.
All right.
Oh,
It's pretty funny.
I got
12. If I get anyone to help me, I can get a 13. Roan, would you help me?
I can try.
We can get everything about the frog if you get a 10 or better.
I'm not assisting. I'm doing my own roll.
I know.
Hey, good roll. Congratulations, Oradon. You have discovered the wonder of the study roll.
I'm loving this, actually. I don't know how I live without this.
And we got everything about the frog. Very nice.
This is just my life.
Okay, we can. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's great. Not only am I immune to poison damage, I'm also immune to the condition, which is one of the worst conditions in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's both might and willpower at the same time, so it's pretty bad. Yeah. If you'd like, you can go ahead and tell Paige everything she discerns about our boy here first, because we all want to hear it.
With a 13, Latch, feel free to kind of illuminate, because Miss Cawthorn has pegged you out. She's, as it were, she's figured out what you are, based on how you've been acting and how you've been responding to your environment. I will say, for free, humanoid, as in this is not a... You are not looking at an no, you classify as undead. I'm wrong. You're not a humanoid anymore. You're an undead.
Well, it's more so I'm not considered a living creature.
Yeah. Well, in bestiary terms, there's humanoids, and they make a distinction between a humanoid and undead. Undead are the kind of things that don't respond to poison and dark things and stuff.
I only bring it up because it does note within the quirk, it does say contrary to undead creatures, effects that restore HP cannot be used to harm you. So
yeah, you're an atypical undead. That's worth pointing out. Yes.
Yeah. Like. Yeah.
You're like a revenant. Okay.
Yeah. You're clocking that. Admittedly, he wasn't pulling on it that hard. In previous rooms, like you can actually kind of tell the way he had to go about going through this room to resist the potent poisonous power of it. So that was alliteration. Like he was clearly pulling from something internal there, like flexing a muscle almost. But instead of being a muscle, it's literally this young man just flexed undeath in order to cross this room. It's definitely, but yeah, you definitely get the vibe that this is a guy who, on a whim, at a moment, can flip that "I am an undead" switch.
It's not the flex he thinks it is.
I do believe if you put your thumb on that boy's wrist, it would be a coin flip on whether or not he has a pulse.
What happened to him? I look like I even have little tears welling up in the corner of my eyes.
Appears to me he's deader than a doornail.
As for the frog,
yeah,
13
on the frog too. Woohoo!
Is a level 10 murder frog.
Oh, good lord! I've heard of these things.
These things lurk in poisonous swamps to wait until weakened foes. They don't attack people who are like perfectly fine or build bridges and stuff, because that's too much work. They don't want to do that. They want to wait till you're nice and weakened and poisoned from the swamp, and then when you're basically half out of it, they lash out their poisonous tongue and they take you out with that last little bit of damage. And that's the quick end of you.
Mark Predator. Yeah, okay.
This is a... I'm trying to check if it's a beast or a monster. It's not a plant, obviously.
And do they travel in groups?
They usually... It depends... there's usually at least... Depends on size of swamp. This size of swamp, there's only one. But if it's like a two square swamp, it would there'd be two murders. If there's three, there'd be three. If there's four, there's four. So it depends on the size, because that's their hunting ground. So only one can really survive for a long time. I would say this is in the realm of... It's not a demon. I know that.
Well, it's probably like a beast.
Yeah, I'd call this a beast, yeah. It has I'd have to build this thing from scratch, honestly, because this is not something in the book. But it basically has It's kind of... one way to think of it is it's kind of like a much weaker and smaller version of the flower monster you saw, but it can't do what the flower does. It can't just attack you from where it is and then pull you in. It kind of needs to wait for you to be weakened first. Like, it doesn't bestow the poison condition. It needs its swamp to do that. So all it can do is hit you with its tongue to make you poisoned if you weren't already, or it will, which it's not a great attack because it's just doing poison, or it tries to eat you. It can only eat one person at a time. That I can tell. And I don't even think an elite version could eat more than one. It would need to be a champion that could eat two.
Yeah, I was afraid it had like an attack that would draw you into its mouth from a distance. You know, like a tongue that would lash out and say, "Get over here."
Yeah. The elite or champion versions might, but this is like a normal one.
Okay.
Normal murder
The
toads.
only reason I was concerned before was I was afraid there might be more lurking beneath the swamp with only their eyes showing and we hadn't noticed them.
Yeah.
But if I don't see that, then I'll
Yeah, they're
just let
solitary.
everybody-
For traits, solitary would be something that would be noted.
Yeah. I think if we can cross without getting poisoned, we should be able to just bypass it. I'll let everybody know. If we'd rather. On the other hand, we could just eliminate it so it's not a danger to anyone else.
With that high roll, even if you kill it, unless you drain the swamp, another one will take its place.
Okay. And we don't really know how to drain the swamp, so.
Political humor.
What elements are on the scene?
Yeah. I was like, ooh, political commentary.
You knew that was coming. I'm imagining water and earth.
I think you called that already. Or water and earth. Yeah, you already called that.
Yeah, all right, we did. Okay. Would I be able to utilize my connection with those spirits of water here to figure out how to drain the swamp? Would that be something I could
do? You have ritualism?
Creatively. We do have resources.
Well, you have the ritual skill. Is a better way to put it.
Rituals. I believe I do come with ritual. Let me double check my class again, but I think it comes with Invoker.
Yeah, and let me check where I'm at. Yeah, let me check what I've got on Chanter and Entropist.
Like what you've got in terms of what?
Rituals. You would need elementalism, I would say, as a ritual.
I do not have that. Darn it! It's literally scheduled for next level.
Yeah, I don't have elementalism. I have invocation, and I have ritualism, invocation, I guess. So,
just gonna check.
Ritualism would help you with like extracting magic from things, activating a thing, sensing magic, that sort of thing. To actually to influence things, you'd have to have like chimerism, elementalism, spiritism, stuff like that.
Literally next level.
Check something.
Next time.
Dang it. Yeah, I actually don't have access to like the blurb that tells me what the class gets because I don't own the Natural Fantasy book.
Let me grab it. I don't think you start.
It should be on Faultimator if you.
Yeah, it might be on Ultimator. Let me check.
Invoker, Elemental Harmony, Invocation, which is not ritualism. It's your invocation ability. Hexes, Wellspring Expansion.
It might be under like class bonus though, or it's a one rank skill I'd need to take.
Nope, I'm looking at your skills. You do not have that.
I don't have.
The only person might have it. No.
Not from Invoker.
That's crazy. Oh, you know what? I know why I have it. I have it because I am also a what do you call it? Spiritist. So I have spiritism.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's what threw me off.
Because I was thrown off too. It's like, how do you have ritualism and not something else? Usually you have ritualism and something else.
Yeah, I got it from being a
spiritist.
And
spiritism would not help you here. It'd help you with like a room that's cursed by the undead, or spirits that would move on, or something that tries to put you to sleep.
There are elemental spirits too, so I put the two classes together thinking one day I'd be able to communicate with the spirits.
Nah, you're talking, if you're influencing elementals, you need elementism. Spiritism is for humanoids. Humanoids, undead, that sort of thing.
Fair enough. No worries. Yeah, I will pass on to everyone that we can just leave this creature here.
Just
as long as we don't fall into the water.
Yes, take care when crossing the rope. Cricks his neck a little. I really wouldn't want to have to dredge you up out of the muck.
Well, one thing you could do before we go is you could explore around the muck a little bit and find some rocks and stack big heavy rocks next to each other so that we have things to step on as we go across safely, if you're willing to help us.
She says as she looks at the rope latch is already attached between the two sides.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna climb onto the rope and pull myself across. Honestly.
Latch just literally motions to the rope that he finished stretching across.
Okay, fine. I'm just not that confident in my athletic ability, but all right.
I mean, I can probably help you.
Okay.
As long as you don't have a trait that says you're clumsy or anything like that, I won't make you roll for this.
Yeah.
Because this cost inventory points. That's supposed to be helpful to you.
All right, we'll cross carefully and get across to the next door. What's in the next room?
Let me find out. I made the rope go away. Crap. Oh, I know. What the? Oh, I know what I did wrong. There we go. I fixed it. Next room. Whoops. Shuffle. Nope.
Before you cross, Hannah, Roan, I'd like to raise my voice and say, just slightly above a whisper, and say, you should keep that information to yourself, by the way. Don't know exactly his motivations.
From behind my little cape where he can't possibly see it, I give you a thumbs up.
I will just grin at you, and you notice that Roan has fangs. Weirdly sharp teeth, rather.
Yeah. I'll whisper back. I don't think he's done anything to pose a threat yet, but we should all be alert.
Okay. Yes.
Quite.
Oh no.
Thinking myself, technically, I think Miss Hawthorne's more of a threat so far.
I mean,
let's just keep moving.
That seems ominous since high is bad.
Yeah. Since Hearts made us all those resources, I bet spades are bad.
Yeah.
Hearts the worst, I believe.
No, because when he pulled out like a Queen of Hearts, we got 10 resources in this room. Yep, that was a Queen of Hearts, so.
Cool. Oop.
The music's beautiful, by the way.
Here, you find past this doorway a desolate hall, once held in trust for a royal, now sat with skeletons, a demonic wolf, and a creature that smiles wide and peers at the doorway from her throne. You have found that which lurks in the first strata. That which calls its dominion here.
The boss.
A daemon queen of death and lies. I am giving this thing some Ultima, because you have found the Strata boss.
Awesome!
Does that mean we all get a Fabula too?
Yes. Yeah, it's just one. It's just one Fabula all around. So, boop. Yeah, I know. Everybody. I mean, minus me, obviously. There. And so Ultima gets generated. How much Ultima? She's not that powerful. It's worth noting she's a villain. You can feel the Ultima radiating off of her. She is... Since it's the first strata, it's only 5.
You can just see Latch closing the door and going, nope!
Well,
let's go the other way. That's funny.
I will note, as we have entered this room from the previous one, now that we are out of the poison miasma, you watch as Latch actually lets out, unflexing the muscle, lets out an exhale, and a percentage of color returns to his face as it goes from pallid to just pale.
Pretty true.
And yeah, he doesn't look quite as zombie-ish now. Well, I think we have bigger problems than
Poison
a poison
frogs.
swamp. Yeah.
Poison frogs, yeah.
Do they appear to have noticed us?
She's smiling as you all walk in, her eyes flashing as she sees you all wander in.
At least she's not immediately aggressive. I look around at everybody. If nobody says anything, I'll
Oh, wonderful.
gingerly step forward and curtsy with great care to be polite in greeting from a distance. And I give her a polite curtsy.
Will is part of it as you begin to bend the knee toward her and to get yourself to stand back up again and not grovel at her feet. As you feel an unnatural force push you to the floor.
Yeah, I'm not going to grovel. At least I hope I'm not going to grovel. Got an 8.
Okay, she rolls to oppose because it's her will that's trying to drive you to the floor.
And a great roll, but hey.
You are able to rise from your curtsy.
Okay.
I am the Lady Mendacia, and into my kingdom have you wandered, like so many other adventurers who think themselves wise and brave enough to see the lies that dwell in their own hearts.
I think we may have just taken a wrong turn. Sorry to disturb you, miss.
I couldn't possibly have you leave without leaving tribute. That would be an insult to my power, don't you think? Oh, long-lived sailor? The wolf growls and bares its teeth. The skeletal warrior and the mage look at you, watching your every move.
Yeah.
Beneath the cover of my cloak, I will quietly take hold of my pen.
I need to know about the elements on the scene, ma'am.
Every time.
Earth and lightning.
Okay.
Yeah, earth and lightning is correct for this room. Oh, I correct myself. I'm sorry. I just remember what this room was about. It's actually water lightning.
Ice lightning?
Well, ice and water, I think, are interchangeable.
Ice, yeah.
Yes. Ice
So-
and water are considered the same for this purpose. Yep.
As you see that there are small reflecting dishes that act as sort of peering mirrors that have now, since the Lady Medici has taken control, they've slowly been allowed to fill with dust and debris, and they're not really being used the way they're supposed to be used. Because this room clearly is supposed to be a place that honors water. Like, the princess was honoring the water element as a life giver, and ice as the thing that brings the chill of comfort. They're remembering and honoring that the underground is in fact cold. And lightning gives you the sense that this place was blessed, that it was blessed by a hero or princess. So there's a sense of power here, which Lady Medencia clearly has taken to her advantage.
Well, what do you want?
What could you possibly offer me? For I know your life is already forfeit. Perhaps your talent for song. Perhaps mere zenith. Or perhaps your fealty. Unless you can imagine something worthy of she who lives forever within.
Oh, goodness, theatrics.
Says the pantomime.
Tis the half-bit actor.
You can try my patience and find my wrath if you wish, you fetid thing.
I'd like a study action.
Which one?
Let's begin with her.
Insight. Ooh.
One short.
Do a lot, though. I really should... Okay, I'm going to get myself the freaking shortcut thing, because I'm making this hard on myself for no reason. There's a way.
You should just prepare this for everything.
There. Well, those numbers
I've got
are wrong.
a little bit of a
but still.
habit.
Those numbers are... We'd shift them up, but that's okay. I know what they mean. So... She's a demon. Level 20. She's just a soldier, but she's an Ultima. She's a boss in that sense. She's a commander of others.
help to try to get us to 13 on that study? Or is my action used?
Say that again.
May I help to try to get us to a 13 on that study?
You could, yeah.
I would like to try to help. If that's all right. Like, it feels useful to know everything, I think. And I got it.
So,
Excellent.
it has a. This is an echidna, a dangerous fiend that is the embodiment of suspicion and strife. Their legs end in a twisting swarm of snakes. They are clever, knowledgeable, slithering, and unfathomable. HP is 70. Mind point of 80. Vulnerable to wind, resistant to dark, immune to fire, resistant to ice, vulnerable to light. She has a basic attack of Tangle of Vipers, which does high roll 15 poison. She can also give a Cold Glare that is high roll plus 10 of ice damage. And if it hits you, you cannot perform the objective action on your next turn, and you are this targets your magic defense. Also, echidnas are known to be eloquent, so in any social occasion such as this, she has a bonus to her check. And she is insight, willpower, a heavy, and weak in might. Which, given what she is, that makes sense. That's why she has people for that. I will say that, yeah, she is, unlike other echidnas, she isn't elite or champion for being empowered by the power Ultima, but the room is giving her extra strength she wouldn't otherwise have. Okay. And that's hard to know from a study roll, but you do know there's something odd about her. She probably has some sort of spell or magic that that is not shared with other echidna.
What was she vulnerable to again? Light?
Yes.
Light and bolt.
Light and bolt, okay.
What?
Oh, sorry, not bolt. Light and wind. My bad. Light and wind.
Light and wind, okay. And her resistances were dark and...
I have to keep away from the book when you...
Immune to fire?
Immune to fire. Okay, thank you.
Resistant to ice.
Okay.
I believe resistant to dark as well.
Boop, there.
Well, I'm not going to be very good against her then, but...
Neither will I.
Yeah, we are not prepared for this.
Nope. We stumbled into the boss room.
We could run.
You know what? I think that my fellow friends, I think there is one important recourse available to us at this moment in time. And Latch is going to start running.
Yep, Hannah's hauling ass for the rope.
Yes.
You're all fleeing the way you came?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you clear. Thankfully, you have a rope there, so fleeing back through that room is pretty straightforward. If you try to go for any other door, you would have had to do an opposed check and stuff. But if you're just fleeing, literally, you came in through a door, saw the massive throne room, and went, nope, and fled. Yeah, that is a valid thing to do.
I think we should keep going, because I think they're going to come after us.
Agreed.
Would not be surprised.
Yep. Maybe we can get him to tangle with the, giant chicken burb. Or blorb. But yeah, I bet they're coming after us, so I'm going to run.
And so you run. How far do you run?
I run at least to this room, and then I'll listen to see if they're coming after us. I'll glance back behind us and see.
Now, does everyone else follow suit?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Sure.
I'm like the dead man. I don't exactly have a death wish.
Right.
I'd rather not join him.
Same.
Insight is part of it, to listen for your pursuers.
Group roll?
Group roll.
Who's first?
Not me.
Insight is part of it.
Looks at Miss Cawthorn.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mrs. Cawthorn.
That's okay.
Yes!
I wasn't the leader.
Hey.
Well, I was just an assist, so.
Oh, I didn't see that she had already rolled. Okay, still.
I'm not helpful.
I was.
13.
14.
14.
Yeah, we have a 14.
You listen and stay still. You hear and smell the cockatrice quite pointedly. You can hear the distant laughter of the cruel clowns. You hear no rapid footfall of skeletal feet. But perhaps they float. But you do not hear the slithering of the lady either. All you hear is her amused laughter, chasing after you in your cowardice.
Not cowardice, it's intelligence.
Say what you want.
I want
Well.
to live.
Well, that was a disaster.
Well,
I mean,
maybe we can
we're
make
not
it
birds,
up by
though.
shoving that cockatrice into that pit.
Actually, a different thought has occurred to me. From what we've seen, this entire area has been infected with a demonic influence, I think, given her nature. Maybe if we find places to weaken that influence, we might stand a better chance.
Wasn't the room that was full of those clowns actually like some sort of old ritual room? Maybe if we kill the clowns and clean it out and reset to its local, to its correct original, state of spiritual worship, then that would weaken her presence on the strata.
Worth a try.
And it's just some clowns. Surely we can handle 4 clowns.
That's not a half not a half bad idea. We shall see if your hypothesis will hold. I care not for going back into that room.
I'll just nod. And
Well, at least we agree on something.
I think we all agree that we want to live.
Yes.
It's overrated. Latch just strolls back into the room with the cockatrice.
You have a problem. The cockatrice isn't crying anymore.
I knew that was coming.
Rah!
New
You
problem.
idiot.
Rah!
I'm going to yell, let's shove it in the pit.
Rah!
I'd like to move in, and if we're beginning an altercation, my action would be to begin a clock to try to push it into the pit.
Are you engaging in combat with the cockatrice?
Either we engage in combat with it, or it engages in combat with Latch.
Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah, I'm gonna help Latch out here and fight it.
You could flee back the way you came. I mean, it's a tried and true strategy.
No.
No.
Come on, the flee command's just right there. It's the 4th thing. It's like really easy to get to. It's like they're encouraging you to flee from almost every battle, and then later in the game, when you're at low levels, it's like, why did you flee all the time? You gave me the option. Don't yell at me, Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
The villager even tells you to.
No
run
wonder
away from
you're
things.
not ready for this boss. You never grinded any XP at all.
Oh, I have battle music. Where'd it go?
It's funny that you mentioned that, Corby. There was actually a whole thing for Final Fantasy 1 where people created challenge runs to see how low level they could complete the game at.
Oh yeah,
Did you know that?
I believe that for sure.
Oh, it's
I believe
crazy
that.
what you could do if you were really good. Yeah, and lucky. A lot of saves coming involved to get that done, but yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to. Just because bad luck.
You'd have to.
Bad luck. The vibes will get you. That's not.
But yeah, I think someone did it as low as level 19 before. That's nuts.
Huh. Did I get rid of my battle music? Well, whatever. I haven't. Did I not use it last time? Huh. It's not that music. That's the wrong song entirely. It's this song. Boop.
So what's the word? Are we engaging with the creature?
Yeah, I think we are.
Indeed.
Okay.
I was just finding the battle music. I need an initiative roll.
Nope, not me. Actually, I might be
I
good
can
at that.
do it.
What's my equipment give me again? -1. I only have
Negative
D8
2, yeah.
things.
I've got. I have nothing for or against my initiative. I'd be just rolling flat.
I get
I only get.
+1, I think.
Yeah, I'm D8 -1. Who's got good
Oh wait,
initiative?
no, I've got 0. I've got plus or minus. I've got no bonus or negative.
I may as well roll it since I'm the one who stupidly walked into the room.
Sure.
Mine is decent.
I've already forgotten what elements are in the room. Damn it.
You have to re-roll. You tied with its initiative.
Wow.
Hooray.
Reroll.
Heroes go first. Element was earth and air because it was like a big empty room, I believe.
Right. Do we remember what this creature's vulnerabilities and resistances were? I know you
Vulnerable
gave
to
it me
ice.
before. Yeah, it's not vulnerable to anything that I can hit it with, so.
If you want, I can. I could start by slapping it with a condition.
I could put a hex on it so everybody does more damage to it.
Before anything happens, high speed.
Heck yeah.
Alright.
Oh, you get to just do something right now. Yep.
Do the objective. I think my idea
Sure.
is not a bad one.
Yeah, I'll do the objective action. Might as well.
Well, I'll tell
I
you
have high rate, so I'm gonna try and shove it.
I will bring up the clock. Because
Will it fit through the door?
We're going to try to shove it into the hatch, make it fall in. I guess we're kind of assuming that it's big, that it's not so big that it wouldn't fit in. We're kind of
Which is what I
hopeful it can fall in the hole.
I don't know. Does this, does that, does this, does that. Yep. Clock during conflict scenes. Just making sure I'm giving you a big enough clock. Because this is a clock you're invoking, so it's not a clock that I knew I was going to set up.
Sure.
So third day. Okay, thank you, book. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. That's exactly how big that clock was supposed to be. Good. I wanted to make sure I wasn't like just cheating you. Where's this thing? Oh, there it
There's
is.
like 8 or 12.
Oop.
Yeah, 12. That's what I thought. Yeah. Alright.
Oops. Ah! Not what I'm trying to do. Game. Stop helping. Okay, so, you rush up to it with high speed. Yeah! And you start shoving it. Trying to get it in the right position so it'll get into a good shoving position through the very narrow door. But, if you get it in the right space, if you get it just so, you can make it, that last little can kind of tumble it into the hole. This check. It is the objective action. How do you intend to achieve your objective? Like, how are you getting it closer? How are you getting it into the hole? Are you just shoving it? Or are you trying to outsmart it? What are you doing?
Shoving it.
Okay. Might is part of it. I would say this is opposed.
Okay.
It will have a bonus +1 because it's big.
Yeah, alright.
Large.
I do get a bonus of 1
Because you're going
because
so
of high
fast.
speed. Whoops.
So everyone's getting ready to go, and then poof, Rowan just blasts past all of you.
Well, I did blurt my idea out loud, so it's like free for anyone to try.
Gotta go fast. No, I don't have.
Gotta go fast. Yeah.
Wow, I rolled garbage.
Oh,
Even
good
with my,
lord.
I gave myself
Good.
a +1, so that's 4. 4 versus 15, that matters. You beat me by 11. I believe that is 3 segments. I'm gonna double check, but that seems correct. I think it's limited to 3. I think it only goes so far.
I think it's 1 plus the number of successes.
No.
Or is it just number of successes?
Don't worry, I have the clip. I have a snippet for it.
Yeah.
So one
I'm sure
section,
you know.
2 additional if it was 6 or more. If it was a critical success, you could have done more. But yeah, no. So yeah, you filled 3 sections of the clock because you give it a good shove to get into position.
Okay.
Okay. If you don't mind, there's actually something I think I'd like to do. I think for subsequent attempts at this, might be a good idea to debuff this thing.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. As Latch is going to sort of step to the side, take out his violin, starts to strum on it, I'm going to spend 10 mind points to play... it's under my magic chance. I'm going to play a low volume shadow key haunting tone, which means I can target myself or another creature who can see and hear me. In this case, the cockatrice. Each target suffers from the weak status effect, so it's it gains weak. It also loses resistance to shadow damage, to dark damage, if it had it. It's not going to super matter, but that's the first thing that happens, and then get ready, guys. You're about to witness the start of the combo. Because I just sang a verse with a low volume, I may immediately perform a free attack with a weapon I have equipped.
Nice.
Treating high roll of 0. Got it.
With a high roll of 0. He plays, and you watch this necrotic energy begin to crawl across the cockatrice, weakening it. And then as he continues to play, his playing picks up, and more of those ghostly cutlasses materialize as he plays.
Is that like a special weapon, or?
It's how I flavor his arcane weapon.
Cool.
That probably misses, though.
That is 60. Oh, I doubt it.
It could also just be a custom weapon right out of the book.
That is, and that's a regular attack or magic attack?
I believe it's regular.
Yeah, it's regular.
It's a weapon attack. I just want to make sure you didn't it didn't change it into magic defense for some reason. That is 2 though. You need at least 9.
Aw.
Unless we debuff it further, which I will. but I believe it's its turn right now.
Yeah, I'll just suffer that. That's pulling off the full combo isn't like the most vital thing in the world.
Well, I mean, you made it weak, so that's really good.
Yeah, dropping the weak on it was the thing that mattered.
I'm gonna slow it on my turn.
So it's its turn now, I think?
It's its turn now.
It gets really mad and moves over to peck at the Fey thing that tried to push it around.
Please miss.
Unfortunately, weaken does not affect its dex or insight. Mind you, if it rolls garbage, it doesn't matter. 9 to hit you. Roan.
Oh, for Pete's sake, that is exactly enough.
Oh no. You take...
You're slowed, I believe.
Oh, you take no damage. You are simply slowed.
Yep.
As you feel your body start to stiffen and slow down.
Alright,
May I go next?
feel free.
Okay,
You'd like
so you said the elements on the scene were earth and air?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to activate my connection to the earth elements and invoke quicksand. Quicksand deals 10 earth damage to the target and he suffers slow. Automatically. I just spend 10 mind points and that happens. So I hold up my tome like I'm concentrating on it, and then I, hold it up high and beseech the earth to aid me.
And kind of wells forth. That affects its thing to earth, which I don't think it likes a ton. 10 earth, you say?
10 earth damage and slow. Automatically.
It seems
for,
resistant to your earth damage.
That's fine as long as I slowed it.
Yep. You still inflict the slow damage, a slow condition on it.
I figured by making it weak and slow, it's not going to be very good at fighting, and we can push it in easier. Anyway, that's my turn.
It screeches and goes to peck at the fasting again.
Oh no.
Trying to shove it in the hole.
If you're slowed, your defense went down, didn't it?
And if you remember my study action,
Yeah, you don't want to get hit again. And you got hit again.
That's 12 to hit.
Does anybody have any way to guard her?
Nope.
We don't have a guard here. Okay, yeah.
I mean, the only person who can boost defense is I believe you.
And I didn't cast that spell yet. Shit.
No.
Okay.
Roan,
Yeah.
you turn to stone. And it cackles and laughs at its work. The only person who can legally move next is Miss Cawthorn.
I see. Well then. I could certainly freeze the floor beneath it, or I could simply, well, do what I was originally intending to do, which is to say, freeze it myself.
Good luck.
The three of us aren't exactly very strong. I shall simply attack.
Very good.
I shall draw my pen from my cloak, inscribe a new sigil upon my tome, and point my fingers at it.
Pew, 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 pew. It's slowed and weakened, but this attack.
I do not believe that will hit.
Well, he's slowed, so his defense will be lower.
Physical
It's magic.
defense.
Well, it's
lower.
magic.
Magic
defense.
defense. Right, yeah. My bad.
Yep. That, unfortunately, it senses the magic coming toward it and very quickly dodges out of the way.
Do you have Fabula?
I do have Fabula. In fact, I would like to spend one. This is my signature spell.
Yeah.
I am a tome of spells. This is my signature.
Keep that 7.
Oh, you're
Yeah, keep
you're
that
calling
shit.
your identity, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, reroll that D10 only.
Nine.
Oh.
Plus
Ooh,
7
that
is 16.
Nice.
And that actually turns the damage to 9 plus 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have the higher roll now.
34
That
34 ice.
is 9 and 7 is 16. 16 is enough to hit it, despite how insightful it is. So it is 9 plus 25. Ow.
Was it vulnerable to ice? I don't remember.
It was. Ow.
Yay.
Nice.
Well, if I'd known you were going to do that, I'd have put a hex on it instead.
Bam. It goes immediately into crisis and squawks angrily at Miss Cawthorn as it dodges out of the way, but she just kind of, you're able to redirect them in midair and they curve and chase after it and chunk, hits it at its side anyway.
As she points, thorny vines of ice burst from the ground and try to ensnare it. It moves out of the way. They redirect.
Nice.
Heroes acted last, therefore bad guy acts first. So, in its rage, it charges for Miss Cawthorn and tries to peck her.
No.
Its dex is reduced, thankfully, so there's that.
Not to be too lewd, but that is one big pecker.
Oh, no. 8 to hit you. Miss
Defense is
Cawthorn.
12. Does not hit.
Peck.
Your-
Nope.
Your physical defense is 12?
Nope.
Oh,
I
it's
have
magic
very
defense,
good
I
armor.
think.
Wild. Yeah, might want to shoot it again.
Wait, no. Why is it say? Oh, it should be my physical defense should be actually 10. Never mind. But yes, it will not hit.
Just.
Just shoot it again.
Oh, I'm sorry. Roan, before we continue forward,
Yeah?
might plus willpower.
Oh. That's right, you might not be frozen.
All right, if you
Fingers
make your
crossed.
roll and you're not actually frozen. I forgot you get a roll.
Fingers crossed. Let's check.
Might plus willpower. Roan,
Good roll.
you break out of your stone prison.
Nice.
And because I did screw that up, that would have happened when it pecked you the second time. So you
Good.
are still slow. I will give you your turn now, because you should have had that turn last round.
Hmm?
Okay.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
Didn't you go first with her high speed, though?
That
No,
actually
no,
didn't take up.
that's
A,
an additional
Yeah.
action.
Oh, it didn't even take an action. Even better. Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Take another-
That's why I'm like,
take
whoops!
another
I just cheated you out of a turn.
Baby,
Take your turn now, and for the previous round, as it doesn't know that it thinks you're slow, you're stone, and you're like, actually, I'm still here.
Okay.
Squawks in alarm because I didn't think you were going to break free.
Well, I'm just going to do a simple attack on it.
Baff. What, you want to shove it some more and try to get it into the hole?
I mean, I could try that. Actually,
It has been weakened, right? So it's easier to shove, technically.
Yep, because it'd be a might check.
it's a crisis, and I think I'd rather just kill it.
Okay. And then we get loot.
Yeah. So, using my sword.
Oh my god.
That's a hit, all right.
It is despite being slowed. So yeah, it takes more than 16 because
Just because, or
shot.
oh, oh no! And they are suffering
It
status
takes,
effects. Oh no!
High five.
70.
So it
It's
takes
almost-
an
it's al-
additional 3, I think. Weakened, slowed, and you have 1 rank in it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ow!
Correct.
It's
So
almost
it's
like
a total of 19 damage.
It's
Ow!
almost like this part. It's almost like this party is built to just dish out status effect and then do the JoJo like ground stomp.
Sure.
So this is now the proper second round of all heroes. So you can choose among all
if y'all
4
want
of
me
you.
to go
who goes
first, I can
next.
put a hex on him. A hex
Sure.
will just mean everybody got to do more damage every time they hit it.
Go ahead. I might even need to deal the last hit.
Yep.
It really is.
Okay, then I call on the spirits, this time of the air, to put an arrow hex on him. Oh wait, what am I saying? I thought hexes just did extra damage from anything. Apparently not.
Nah, it's specific element damage, I believe.
Well, shit. In that case, is anybody here damaged with actual hit point damage?
No. I
Okay.
can
No.
simply go next and try to finish it off.
Yeah, go ahead and you go next and finish it off instead. I'll just save my mind points.
It's very much theory coded to basically willpower your way out of the petrification.
Very cool.
Let us try this once more.
Woo-wee!
His Majesty defense is good. It ain't that good. That's a hit.
Nice.
Almost as much as the first one.
It
Got more ice
freezes
from it?
and shatters into a million pieces.
No, the loot.
Okay.
We were going to collect loot off of its corpse.
You could loot the room, since the
Yeah, I
monster that
guess
was
we'll
protecting
loot
it's dead.
That's true. I'm going to run over to you. Are you okay?
Fixed it. Otherwise fine.
Phew.
You need some tonics. I'm going to fish around my inventory, take a tonic out for you, and give it to you. So I'll spend
sure,
my own
thanks.
inventory points to cure one of your status conditions. You pick. But I have two.
I only have the one, so
Oh, I thought you had 2 statuses on you.
nope, just slowed.
Okay, well, I give you a potion. I mean, we've got plenty of resource rooms around here where I can replenish it later. So
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and do that now.
Happily. Off the tonic down.
That was
I will note.
fun.
I'll note Roan does his best to swallow it in a single gulp and then winces like he hates the taste of it.
Of course.
Neither nice nor clean, but certainly by the book.
I'm going to run over to you two and say, why didn't you just tell us that you knew the element that you could hit it where it was weak to? Oh, and that
The
was
person
awesome.
with the ice cloak can likely hit it with ice. Yes?
I didn't know you were an ice mage. You never told us that. I just thought that was your favorite color. Like, I'm seriously playing a character from the sticks, okay? I just thought you loved that color. You're an ice mage?
Yes.
You find,
Oh.
you all find, after looking around this room a bit, a pair of silky gloves. Silky
Neat.
gloves make you immune to slow.
Oh. Wow.
Anyone want these?
Well,
Okay,
I
someone
think
wasn't
Roan should
lucky.
have them in case we face more cockatrices.
I mean, sure, because then if I can get it, then I can provoke and get it to focus fire on me. So I don't mind that.
Not only that, but you're a physical fighter too, so you're going to want to be protected from slow. So you keep your dexterity good, right? So you're the best
Yeah.
person to have it.
Any objections?
None.
I dislike the feeling of gloves on my hands. They're all yours.
Okay. Oh,
So,
weird question for you, GM.
Yeah.
If I have a iron knuckle item, does that conflict with wearing gold gloves?
no, this is an accessory.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, you can wear them together.
You all do our good delvers continue their delve into the first strata, or do they flee to the surface?
I don't think we need to flee yet, do we? We're not that bad off. I think we should handle the clowns now.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I agree.
Yeah, if that cockatrice had done worse, or if you had remained stone, yeah, we
If
would
you had
have.
remained stone, we'd be exiting the dungeon
Yeah.
with your statue. Yes. Thankfully, your incredible willpower and physical strength.
Look at them guns.
And with that, despite of weight of lies and someone who took far too much joy in peering at the truth most cruelly, it seems our delvers have a lot more ahead of them, and surely far more unknowns to uncover. Until next time, everyone, thank you very much for playing. For those of you watching, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all again next time.
Thank
Bye.
you. Don't call us Shirley.
I pulled the king of gosh darn clubs or spades, like spades. That's what it was. It was like, and
spades.
what's king of spades? Oh yeah, think of the worst monster you have in your dungeon. It's that. Like, oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I know what it is. It's this lady. So I guess she appears this early. I wanted her to show up later, like way deeper down. I was like, oh well, I pulled the right card for it, so I guess she shows up now.
Cool.
Odd place
We're
for
gonna
a
have-
throne room.
Yeah, we're gonna have to grind for XP before we deal with her, I think.
Yep.
But yeah, that was
Yep.
a great session. I had a really good time.
Or indeed find the room of enlightenment that gets you past her.
Yeah.
Oh
He
goodness,
thinks the child should
folks!
work on her deduction.
I lied to you. She is not the floor boss. She's a boss.
A boss.
Because
floor
there's a
boss
special
is even
card.
worse.
There, I actually double checked the rules. If the special bosses happen deeper in Strata, you can't actually run
Okay.
into them unless you're deep down enough. So she's not it. She's just really high level.
Gotcha.
We stumbled onto this Strata's secret boss.
Yeah, optional
Yeah.
boss.
Optional.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing where it's, in any given area, there's
Subcontinent,
always,
yes.
there's always like one stupid high level